By the end of this, you will be booing me. Or laughing at me. And so anyways, okay, when I leave, or I come home from work, right, and I exit the freeway, you know, there's an off-ramp, and there's a light there, wherever I exit. And there's usually like a homeless guy standing in the corner. And I always just ignore him because it's just kind of weird. I'm like in my car, and I just don't want to like roll down the window and be like, hey, here's some money. And it's just, I don't know, I don't know. I've been burned other times, and I can tell those stories too, but I'm telling this one. And so I just kind of ignore the guys that are standing there. And so this one day when I exit the freeway and it's a stoplight, there's 4 or 5 cars in front of me. And I've got this Ziploc bag of carrots that I had left over from lunch, and I'm like scarfing them down, and I look over and I see this homeless woman over there. And I haven't seen too many homeless women, you know? They're very rare. Gem. No, but I saw this homeless woman over there, and I'm from Texas, and I kind of have that South mentality where I feel like, my heart went out to her, you know, I felt bad for her. And so I looked over, and in LA you have to pay for your parking, you know, so I had like 2 pounds worth of quarters in my cup holders. And so I was like, I don't need this, you know, and I just scooped up all these quarters, and I shoved them in this Ziploc bag, and I zip it up, you know. And then behind me pulls up this monster truck, and it's got tinted windows, so I can't really see inside, but I feel the presence of a person, and it feels like an angry man, and he just can't wait for me to get out of his way, you know, and I know if this changes, I have to go because he's just going to run me over, and I just feel that pressure, you know, and I start to roll down my window, and I take this 2-pound bag of quarters, and I start to hold it out like this, and she's down quite a ways by the light, you know, there's 4 or 5 cars, like I said, and then she sees me, and she's like, oh, she puts her sign down, and she stands here like this. Yeah, and I'm like, okay. And then the light changes green, and these 4 or 5 cars, they just take off, you know? And I'm like, holy crap, this guy's gonna run me over. So I just start going. I bet, it's green. I'm like, whoa. And then I'm like, oh, what? And I look, and I'm like, I'm going 20, 30 miles an hour right now. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, how am I gonna give her these quarters? And in my mind, I am thinking, oh, this is so fast. It's like, I was like, yeah, she's not a football player. I can't just hand it off to her. She's a homeless woman. It's like, how do this exchange is not going to happen well. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, really, like, if I don't let go at the right time, I'm either going to pull her under my car and kill her, or she's going to pull me out of the car and kill me. And so I start thinking that, like, I start getting this, like, confidence, like, I'm a martial artist. I can focus. And I start to focus, and I'm like, Johnny, it's just all about timing, you know? And I just think, and I'm going, this is seriously 2 seconds. I'm zooming so fast. And so I'm going 20 miles an hour, I see she's approaching, and I'm thinking, okay, ready, Johnny? And now! and I flick, like, just like that, right? And she's standing here. And I watch as this 2-pound bag of quarters leaves my hand. Smacks her in the face! 20 or 30 miles an hour. Like, no joke, seriously, like 2 pounds worth of quarters. It rips open, quarters go everywhere, and it hit her so hard, though. Like, I mean, her face did the... I mean, I actually was like, no! I could see her face, her expression went from one of like, and she was devastated. Like, seriously, I could have just taken this and just smashed her in the face with it. It would have been just as bad. But, like, I know she must have thought I was like, die! And I was like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, turn the corner. Should I go back? Is she all right? And this is it again. Like, this is all a true story. It sounds ridiculous, but it's a true story. And now, if you go there, this corner, homeless people don't go there. Like, since that day, I take the exit all the time. I've never seen a homeless person there again. Never. I think they talk about it. I really do. I said this the other day. I think they're like, hey, what happened to Susie? Did you hear? Somebody threw quarters at her face. She's dead. She's dead. It's I mean, I felt so bad. I mean, see, there must have been like $20 worth or more, you know? I mean, I don't know how much it is, like a big old, bigger than this. Now it's about this, maybe. But he's like full of quarters. Oh, I feel so bad. So, I always have to say this too, if there's a lesson you learn, don't give money to a homeless person while driving. Or just skip it all together. So, yeah, anyways. Sucks to be me sometimes. Yes, you're waving like your finger.